Okay.
I send the email because everything is through email. I cannot call because Skype, which I
Oh,
use it to use, Skype,
okay.
I didn't know, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's been like 6 months that the Skype is not working anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So there is no way that I can call Brazil or through WhatsApp.
Oh, oh, oh,
Yeah, because on Skype, I used to put some money
yes.
and then a call similar to a normal call. But since Skype doesn't exist and they merged with Microsoft,
Yes.
and then for to use Microsoft, I needed to pay.
A
But
Microsoft.
yeah, but I need to pay like monthly or annually.
Ah, okay, okay,
I'm not gonna do that.
yeah.
So the companies either they take you in presence or everything by email, but you never know when they are going to answer, or if you make a real call. So I
Okay,
have to do everything by email. And
okay.
before anything happens, I need to, that was something very, very urgent.
Uh, But the other, you have another sister, and
Yes, I have, because I have, let's say, two fathers. I have two sisters. Yeah. I have
yes,
two sisters from my real father, and
okay,
I have one other sister from my stepfather.
father.
But
This one is your real father. This
this
one
one,
that
yes, is
have
my
the
real
company.
father. Yeah. But I had authorization for the two fathers
Of course.
in different places.
Basis. Oh,
And so I needed to ask for a copy of all the documentation, and then I have to pay for the second copy, and then because they needed to understand what are the numbers, and then to ask for the cancellation
of
with the of the authorization.
oh my God.
But like it's been like 2 3 nights that I can't sleep properly because it's something that emotion. If I watch this problem in a cold blood, it's no and no.
No, no,
If I
yes.
go to my emotional side,
Yes, yes, yes.
like helping my father, and then the point is that he doesn't have anybody to help, and he doesn't know because he when he called me, he said, "Oh, because you left an authorization on my name." Now I need to tell him that I canceled, and this
Yes,
is not going to be very nice.
oh, I understand you. I understand you.
But
But
the problem is, but you look, just for you to put yourself in my shoes and learn with the situation. It's not my problem, his company. It exactly, it's his company. Oh, because I need somebody. Now you imagine me being so far apart.
yes, yes,
And if I needed to understand the numbers of the company. I needed to understand how is the health of the company.
yes, yes.
If because he has about 15 people working for him. If something happens, one person cuts the hand, cuts has a problem, everything is connected to my name. And
You,
Christina,
yes, yes,
one thing that is very, very important, our name is the only thing that we have.
yes, you're right.
Our name is the only one thing that we have. If we lose our names, we
Yes,
lose everything. It's about dignity. It's about so
responsibility.
in this moment, this company it's on the name of his girlfriend. I don't know
Oh,
if
what happened?
he has a discussion with his girlfriend.
Yes, yes,
If
yes.
he this is going to be not good for him. What I am doing now. But if he has a discussion, I needed to fight with her.
Oh my God, for
And
everything.
it's not that I am like 2 hours from the city
Yes,
where he
yes,
is.
yes. In
I
another
am
country.
like 2 days traveling.
Yes, yes, yes. It isn't Europe, of course, but
And
it is a,
I can't. I definitely I can't.
I
So
understand.
it's something that, of course, emotionally, It's something that is like tearing me
Yeah,
apart.
yes.
But if I see this with a code, there is one documentary that I would like you to watch on that is would be very important for you. What's the name? On Netflix,
Yes.
about a man that was abandoned by his mother, and he was a chef in a restaurant. I don't remember right now the name, but I will. And then his mother shows up in his life when he's about 40 something, 50 years old, saying that she was a very rich woman and she lived the life of a rich woman. And because he wanted to feel loved, accepted, and recognized, he decided emotionally to open himself to her because she was very rich. Look, you are my only son, and I have so much money, and I want to leave everything for you. But first, you needed to make me, and my money is blocked in Switzerland. This is a real story. My money
Oh,
is blocked in Switzerland. So in this moment, I need your help, your financial help, because we needed to travel to London to stay in 5-star hotel, to eat the best food every day, champagne every day. And this woman, everybody from the hotel knew her. Hi, madam, how are you? Hello. So everything, the story that she created was very easy to understand as wow. So it's
yes,
real because in a five stars hotel, everybody knows her. So it's
yes.
true. She's very powerful. I don't want to spoil, but the film to you. But at the end, it was all a lie.
Oh my God.
And she said, "Oh, this is my last month." And then I remembered you with your mom. These are my last. I have a problem. I have cancer or something like this, and I only have 3 months left. So I
Oh my
want to
God.
spend all my money. I want to give you the best. So she asked money for everybody around. No, no, because my money is always is blocked in
Oh,
Switzerland because I am a very rich woman. So she fantasized everything, and she asked money here and there. No, but don't tell anything to my son.
oh
So she
my
asked
God.
money to everybody. And at the end of the story, he had like a debt of 200,000 something. I don't know if it was dollars or something. He got divorced because his mother was toxic, saying
Yes, yeah.
that his wife was
He
crazy.
destroyed his life. She destroyed his life.
Exactly. Francesco, come si chiama quello documentario che abbiamo visto della mamma che ha rubato tutto del figlio?
Ah, il film, sì, entri su Netflix, guarda quelli che hai visto.
No, but no. Okay, vabbè. So when I watch these Criminal Mind things, at the end, the first thing that I think when I needed to do something related to my name is about this documentary.
Yes.
Because at the end, look, I'm sorry, but it's not my problem. It is
Exactly.
not. No, but I have money in the company. I don't want the money.
Yes,
I don't want. Because maybe let's imagine that you have 500,000 extra for the company. But if it happens one problem with one worker, then the justice,
yes.
the labor works will not take 500,000. We'll take like 1 million. And
Yes,
I
of
am
course.
hard. I needed to sign. I need to understand. How I'm going to do that? No.
Yes. This is a trap. It isn't a real. It isn't how it seems.
Exactly. And of course, in this moment, either the mother in the documentary or my father, they are just looking at their problems.
Yes.
And when I say this is not the right moment to talk, because I said, look,
Yes.
I don't know nothing. I don't know anything about you or your life. I don't know.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not
They
like that I'm
pretend.
just going to put my name or
They
I'm just
pretend.
going to send the money.
They
And
pretend, Vicky. They pretend. They,
maybe it's not pretending. Maybe it's real, but it's not my problem.
it's us pretending because they don't respect you. In when you say that I can this moment, they are desperate. Of course, I understand that, but they are not able to respect you as a person. They think that they own you because you are his daughter or or her daughter.
Mhm.
This has happened the same thing with my mom in many things. It's the same as you say. How is the title of this documentary?
Yeah, I needed to look
Okay,
for it on Netflix.
it isn't a series. It is a documentary.
It is a documentary, yes. Huh.
I am going to watch the documentaries in Netflix. I search it documentaries.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go for okay. I'm trying to find here.
Okay.
So let's go to your problems, your questions,
Yes.
your
Yes. Well.
number
Um.
one. Number
Yes.
one.
But I would like to start for an episode before that.
Okay.
That happened on Sunday.
Mhm.
On Sunday, we
I
went.
will. I will. I will
Yes.
take some notes if I need. Okay.
Okay. Okay. We went to a circus with four friends of him, the parents with the parents. We were four families,
Mhm.
and we decided to go to this circus. It was really fantastic,
Mhm.
and they had a lot of fun, the kids. And then we went to have dinner in a place near there, Sapore di Stelle,
Mhm.
and the kids were very lively, as it is normal, no? And
Mhm.
but I noticed the behavior of the parents. They wanted their children as a soldier, sitting in the chair like an adult. Okay, they are children, and they are. It is normal to do a little, how to say, noise or something else. At the end of the night of the dinner, we're going to left the place. The one of them, Noemi, that is the younger of them. She's
Mhm.
5 year.
The youngest.
The youngest, yes. She's years old. She started to cry desperately and asking to remain there more. She wanted to stay there. She didn't want to left the place.
Mhm.
This young girl um, had a series of problems. Their parents, when she had to start the school, um, they had to choice. Uh, as he was in the middle of the age, he had two choice. They had to choice or to send her to the to the class of her age,
Mhm.
or to anticipate a class.
Mhm.
And they decided to anticipate.
Mhm.
send her in a more
A
in another
higher,
higher
yeah.
class. But she didn't accept that well. She After that, everything went really wrong. She had things like that. Had By the moment that they sent her to school, she used to cry desperately for everything. To As um, uh, needs help. She needs help, as a voice of help, and no one really understands her. So that night, that evening, had one of these episodes of these scenes of desperation, and I tried to calm her. I talked her. I I tried everything, but I didn't made it to calm her. So her mother took her in a very um, bad way.
Mhm.
She was desperate. She was fighting everything. She took them, and she put her in the car.
Mhm.
The other mother of one of the other mothers told me that it has to be more rigid with them,
Mhm.
and I told her that it isn't the solution. In this case, I told her it wasn't the solution. Be rigid. So I was really, how to say, reflected about that. What I could do?
What could I do?
Could I do in
What could I do?
What could I do to help her? In order to help her, what could I say? Because everything I had or I had listened, it didn't help me in that moment. How is it possible
What
to
do you mean?
calm?
Everything that you said and everything.
No, the things that I knew,
Like,
the the on YouTube, how to say that, the
means,
advice that
okay, everything that you have been learning.
learning, yes,
Huh?
didn't help me to help her.
Hmm.
I I I I am really asking. I am asking myself, how could I help her? Really help her?
Okay. Number one, when the situation is hot, in
Yes,
that moment,
yes,
the mother is stressed, the children are stressed, everybody. So you are in front of other people.
yes.
Nothing is going to be solved. Not in that moment. Never.
No,
Now, what you can do, and you talk to the girl when, for example, I had already one client
yes,
that it was a group of students from America, and they were here in Perugia 2 years ago. And she had a problem, a health problem. And I needed to take her to the doctor, and I needed to run up and down with the girl. She was 19, so underage for America.
yes,
And she didn't have, she had a very strong story on her back. Like, she didn't have her parents. She in that moment, she had to go to the gynecologist. And for example, in America, when you have a problem and you need to go to the hospital, you pay so much money.
yes,
So
yes,
much money. So she was desperate because she didn't have money, and I needed to take her to the hospital. She didn't know how much it's going to cost. She didn't have the money. Anyway, so she, in that moment, she had a panic attack.
yes,
And then what should I do? In these moments when people are out of control, you cannot try to calm them down because this is never going to work. It's going to make it worse. When
Yes,
you
yes,
calm them,
yes, yes,
okay? So the point is not calm down, but because their focus in that moment,
yes, yes,
their focus is on their big problem. So
yes,
they make a small problem something like huge.
yes, yes,
When you remove the focus from this problem and you put the focus, so it's a focus shift. You have to
yes,
shift the focus to something else. For example, a cat. If the cat now is biting my legs because she wants to eat, what do? You take a paper, you make a ball, and you throw the ball.
yes, yes,
So you are changing the focus of the cat. For you and me, it's the same situation. There is nothing different. In that moment,
yes.
in that
You,
moment,
you have to find the thing. Yes,
you should, what something, number one, it's not your problem.
yes, I know.
Okay. Number two, shift the focus. But you're going to learn how to do this with experience.
Yes,
Okay. Because you have to train your brain. Then, number three, maybe now you can say the mother because she's your colleague, your friend, I don't know.
yeah,
Hey, let's go out and have a coffee together. And then in the coffee together, you're not going to attack her or point your finger to her nose, but you're going to give suggestions like, look, I have been studying and doing these kind of things and educational, and I have a mentor and this and that. And what I am learning for my life, never to suggest to the person what to do, but
yes,
look, what I have been learning, it's this, and that. And I have been, oh my God. So it's about being vulnerable to, and when you are vulnerable, you teach the other person how or what she could do better.
yes,
It,
yes.
you're going to make her reflect about that, but not based on pointing the finger, but
Oh
based
no,
on
you're
your
right.
vulnerability and what you are learning.
About myself. Yes, talk about myself.
Never to speak something like, oh, you shouldn't do that. No, this
Yes,
is not right.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
no,
You're right. Yeah,
look,
right.
no. Oh my God, I have so much problems with my son. And before, so you speak about your problems,
Yes, yes, yes,
and
yes.
then you after that you say the solutions, how you turn it, the problem into a solution, and you are solving the problem step
Yes,
by step.
yes, you're right. It is a kind of training. What other options you can offer in a person in a situation like this?
Because then if you think like a criminal, this in the future could be your future client.
Yes, yes, of course.
Now look at that. We our purpose in life, our mission in life, I told you this last time.
Yes,
Our
yes,
purpose in life is directly connected with our big problems. You have problems with your child
yes, yes,
because
yes,
you don't have patience.
yes,
That's strange because you don't have patience, but that mother also doesn't have patience.
yes. You're right. Yes,
When you have this woman, let's imagine if it's not her, in the future can be another one, but with the similar situation, because the universe is fantastic. The
yes.
universe will make the wheel spin
Yeah.
around and turn back to the same point
Point. You're right.
to teach you. When you go out for a coffee, this is your first, congratulations, this is
Yes.
your first training.
Training. Yes.
People, when you start sorting out your life, automatically you are going to attract people with the same problems.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And it's good because I remember my first client, I was like, no, I can't, it's difficult. I don't have experience for that. I don't think I can do it. My first client is, I am lost and I don't know what to do of my life.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, oh my God, this is me. So it was a reflection.
Yes,
It was a
it's
mirror. And I was like, I was in panic. I was like, what am I going to say? Where to start?
hard.
And this is the name of my book,
Oh my
Where
God.
to Start.
Hard.
Automatically, I am calling for my life
Yes,
people that don't know where to start. And they trust me that I have the solution. In the beginning, you're like, "Ah, I don't, I don't know if I can do it." In the first is not going to be the best and the most beautiful.
yes, yes,
Second
yes,
is not
yes.
going to be the best. The third is not going to be the best. And then with the practice, you master the situation.
You're getting better, of course, of course. You learn from practice. In fact, this is very, very true. This is very true.
Now you have to do this and this is your first also experience, not only with the lady, but with the similar problem that you have. Because what is the problem? Is the child. The problem is the mother who doesn't have patience and
Yes.
who doesn't know how to
How
control
to control.
and how to educate the child. Do you remember 2 or 3 months ago that you were afraid of your son? Oh,
Yes.
but
Yes.
if I put him in his bed and he cries, excuse me,
Yes.
are you
Yes.
afraid of your son?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Are you afraid of your son? So probably she is also afraid in a different context, but she's also afraid of her child
Yes. Yes.
because she doesn't know how to control.
It's in things that she does well, because acting that like this, she thinks that letting her cry and being desperate and taking her in this way, after a while she's going to be calm. But this isn't the point. The point is that I think this is a real problem. Uh,
The problem is
in
communication. She
Yes.
doesn't communicate.
Right, exactly, exactly. She does. She tries to communicate her desperation, but the other don't understand her, as she's speaking another language. This girl, this young girl, and this happened from the beginning of the school.
Hmm.
And also during these 3 years is the same. She looks less of his age, of her age. She's 5 years old, 5 and some months,
Mhm.
plus some months, but she looks as a 40 years old child.
Hmm.
She didn't grow up,
Hmm.
um, how to say properly. She had this block, this at the beginning,
Mhm.
and after that she didn't. Um, she didn't. She wasn't able to unblock this, and also his environment didn't help her to do that.
Mhm.
Even if her parents are good persons.
There's nothing to do with being a good person.
Yes. They have also another child, a boy that is 16 years old, and he's a really a nice boy. He's very, very
Okay,
smart.
Chris,
Yes.
let's not focus in a different family. Let's
Yes.
focus on your life. Okay?
Okay.
Her stories, every story
Reflects.
reflects something.
Yes, I know.
The stories that you tell me I understand the problems of the person.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Reflects, yes, my communication with my son.
Everybody, it's about communication. So everything is
Yes.
about the stories that also you are speaking in your head.
Yes, yes.
For example, oh, I don't have a job, I don't have money, I don't have what story are you telling in your head compared to what kind of what's the name reference that you have from the past?
From the
Maybe
past.
the reference from your past. Oh, money is difficult, money is complicated to be a businessman. Oh my God, no.
Yes,
If this is your reference, you're going to live your life the same as your parents because you don't want to disappoint your let's imagine your family, my family. My father had a lot of financial problems. I grew up listening to my mother that my father was a loser
yes, yes,
all
yes.
my life. So if I have a reference of my past from what I heard, I could never be financially successful because my reference is
It's bad.
unconsciously is I cannot make more money than my father
Yes,
because
yes,
if I make more money than my father, then I am unconsciously, okay? I am disrespecting my family's story.
yes, yes.
This is very powerful,
I know.
very powerful.
I
And
know.
we don't want to disrespect our parents because our parents are the only reference that we have. If we
Yes,
disrespect, but excuse me, we need to put a stop on this and create new references because these monsters are not real.
create new reference. You're right.
So the references of this mother is same because she is a repetition of her past.
Exactly. Of your past. Because she told and my husband that she was exactly uh, the same as her daughter.
Okay.
Exactly.
Ecco.
Here we are.
You see, I don't know her, and I just said
Yes, yes, yes,
what it
yes,
was.
yes. Yes.
Okay, good. This is one point. Solve it.
One.
Check.
Okay. Okay.
Next.
The next. Okay. Well, on Monday, I finished, I had this terrible day. I had to work till 2 o'clock a.m. And
Well,
yes,
question.
yes,
Why do you say it was terrible?
because I didn't work well. I work under stress, and I had to press myself
Hmm.
to finish the work because the work of 5 days, I did it in 2 days
Why?
uh, because I procrastinated the work.
Ah,
Because even instead of working, I did everything else that it wasn't. It had nothing to do with the work that I had to do.
question. When you, who is a reference to you as a important, powerful businessman or businesswoman? What references do you have when you look at somebody and you say, wow? Did you watch the film of Luis Spagnoli?
No, ah,
Never.
maybe I don't remember. Maybe not.
You know who is Luis Spagnoli?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Uh,
It is
so
a
you
kid.
need to you need to start creating new references, watching biographies of women.
Very
And
strong.
then when you do this, now you understand your problem. I procrastinate. Why I procrastinate? Now, when these situations happen, the first thing that we have to do, I also do that. I put myself as if my mentor was in front of me.
Yes. Oh, okay.
And I ask the question, would, let's imagine Tony Robbins, okay?
Okay.
Would Tony be doing this at this moment?
Yes.
Of course, the answer is no.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, oh my God, why? Like, I imagine that if Tony is watching me now, give me 1 second. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Pronto? Sì? Sorry, I'll give you some.
No.
I give you some minutes extra because I do this work with the bus, and the
Uh,
client just call me from Bologna saying that we are here waiting for the bus and for you, for me. I mean, I am in Perugia. I have nothing to do with that. So I needed to enter in the website to see if they assigned me, and I didn't see. but it's not my problem.
Yes, yes, yes.
It is not my problem. Of course, in the moment, you get a little bit of anxiety and stress.
Anxiety.
Yeah,
Yes,
people
yes.
and they have my name as a reference. But look, now I wash my hands is not my problem. I have nothing in my calendar. No,
Yes.
it's not me.
They had your name. That's why they called you. Okay. They hoped.
Anyway,
But
so
okay. Well, what did we say? I had this urgency
mhm,
on Monday, and on Tuesday evening, my son had a little accident.
mm,
He was watching the TV,
mhm,
and he did some moving, and he fell down, and he hit his head,
mhm,
and he started bleeding.
mm,
My husband was very calm,
mhm,
and we took him in the bathroom, and we pulled the wood, and we put the some alcohol, no, disinfectante, uh,
uh,
the things that
okay,
to gas
okay,
for,
15.
yes. And but I felt like how to say it. Um, uh, I did. I kept notes.
Mhm.
I was about to faint. I
Why?
felt. I don't know.
Was
I
it
felt
blood?
he was bleed. Yes, he was under shock. My son. He was
Ah,
crying. He was, and my husband tried to. And I also he was also a little confused because he did the movements confused in a confused way, and I tried to be more concentrate, but I felt really bad.
hmm.
I felt like I couldn't uh, um, um, respirare,
Handle. Ah, breathe.
breathe, yes. And I felt I felt really really bad. So I left my son and my husband in the bathroom, and I came here to it's trying to to help myself
Mhm.
to calm down. Yes, and then I returned to the bathroom, and I tried to calm my son, and I don't know why, because I had something in the stomach, a great pain in the stomach that in that moment made me really useless for helping my son, because I felt bad. If I don't know if I was alone, what I could do. I think that I I had to be in able to help my son, but I really felt really bad. And the same thing happened when I hit my head some months ago. I had a similar accident as my son, but uh, out of the house.
Mhm.
I hit my I hit it, I hit my head, and I had the same bleeding as my son had, and the same thing. I felt I felt as I about to faint,
Mhm.
and after that I felt really awful because um, I know that I have to have the calm to stand by myself, to support my son.
Okay, when you are in the airplane, what are the instructions of the flight attendant? First, when the masks come down, first you put the mask on yourself, and
And
then you help the other.
exactly.
Okay. Some people have problems when they see blood, which is normal. They panic when they see blood. You needed to understand if this was the situation, or the situation is just the feeling of being helpless connected to your past.
Maybe yes. Because when I was 14 years old, I cut my hand,
Mhm.
and my mother at home. There were my aunt and my mother.
Mhm.
My mother wasn't able to help me. The person that helped me was my aunt.
Mhm.
She knew what to do.
Okay.
She everything that she did helped me in that moment.
Look, you unconsciously, okay? You don't want to disappoint your mother, and then you cannot be better than your mother,
Yes.
because if you are better than your mother, you are going to be a bad girl because
Yes.
you are better.
Yes.
And apparently, appa- oh, apparently, what happened?
What happened?
Can you hear me?
No.
You don't hear me?
Yes, I hear you, but I don't see you. I see your photo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Why?
Maybe
Mm-mm-mm.
the connection.
No, maybe the cat. Holly, go, move. Go.
It's strange.
Hmm, I have no idea. Okay, anyway, so you can hear me, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
okay, here you go.
So,
And I
so
thought about her. I judged her, and I told myself that I say myself, you are not going to be like her. You have to be as your my aunt, really efficient to help. But what happens in these cases, uh, real happens, is that I feel really bad, and I feel weak, and I am not able to help really the other person.
okay, now what is the technique when these things happen? The technique is, first you needed to understand what it was the situation. Okay, I am repeating the same standard, or I am just repeating what happened to me before. Remember we talked about the energies last time? that you
Yes,
have to
yes.
take the power of the cat
For example,
or
yes, yes,
something,
yes,
or
yes.
you need to visualize
Something.
somebody. So it's not about repeating, I don't want to be like my mother, because our brain doesn't understand the word no.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
repeat, when we say no, I don't want to be poor, the brain doesn't understand no.
yes, yes.
So if you remove no, what the brain understands, because in the sentence, I don't want to be poor. If you cut the don't, I
I
want to be
to be
poor,
poor.
because
Exactly.
don't is just
Yeah.
one word in the middle of the sentence. Okay. When you repeat, so what you have to do, the technique is not repeating, I don't want this, I don't want to be like my mother. Is what is the opposite of that? I want to be wise. Like this morning, I was doing this visualization. I want to be similar to my mentors. It's not that I don't want to be like my mother. No, no, no. I want to be similar to my mentors. I want to be wise like my aunt. I want to be, what was the word that you used? I want to be active, practical. No, what word? I want to
See,
be,
see, I guess I
use one
understood.
word,
I want to be um
essential. No,
uh, as effective as
effective. Yes.
effective.
And this comes together with gratitude. I am effective. I
I,
am enough. I am loved. I am, and you have to believe in that. If you're, and because of this comes together the gratitude. If you don't do that, you are going just to continue in the same loop.
yes, you are right. And in this moment that I am telling you that, I feel the same thing in the stomach, the same feeling
Mhm.
of something really, really bothers me.
Mhm.
A pain.
Because your body, breathe.
Your yes,
Your body is protecting you from the change,
yes, yes.
because your body uses a lot of energy.
Oh my God,
And
yes,
then after that, you are like, oh, exhausted.
yes,
Why? Because your body is using the energy to fight
yes, yes. To
something
fight.
that is something that for you until today was 100% correct, to go to another, to shift to
Yes,
a
yes,
totally different perception from what you had until today. I am
exactly.
effective. I am everything. Look, your next client will have problems in the stomach. Why? Look, I I had problems in my stomach. Today, I tell you what to do.
Yes, yes, you're right. You're right. And I have to take notes because the things that are saying are very, very important. Very important. All the details.
Because the pain in the stomach is about the anxiety of a future that doesn't exist, because
Yes,
it never
yes,
happened.
yes,
Never
yes,
happened. The future is now. It doesn't
yes,
exist, the future.
yes, yes. It's a
Tomorrow,
known. Yes, yes, exactly,
exactly.
exactly.
Tomorrow you wake up, and if you repeat what you did today, it's not the future, it's the present.
Doesn't.
And if you don't continue doing the exercise, and I am this, I am that, I'm
Yes,
grateful for my house, for my son, for the beautiful garden that I have. I am grateful. Go out, go
yes,
outside. Now it's summer. You
yes,
live,
yes,
talking about nature, your house
yes,
is full of
yes,
green.
yes,
You
yes, I
need to
know.
appreciate the time. Wake up earlier.
Yes.
Early,
And
10 minutes earlier. Go
yes,
outside and contemplate.
yes, the beautiful place. Yes, the nature. You're right. I have no one around here to disturb me, and I don't appreciate that.
You are in
I
the loop
don't.
of complaining because this, because
Yes.
happened that, because la la la, because la la la. Your stories that you are telling in your mind over and over again.
And then I told the day after, I told my husband wanted to send Christian at school
Mhm,
the day after, but I insisted not to do that
mhm,
because first of all, the wood is really uh, fresh. How to say it? It's
mhm,
and he, we have to watch him how is doing. So
mhm,
I kept him here yesterday, but it was very complicated because I had to do a little work of translation. I had to go to the oculist doctor,
mhm,
and all day I was very nervous because my son wanted his my attention, and I had to give my attention to my son, to do my work, and to organize myself to go to the doctor at 3 o'clock.
mhm.
So I was really a mess yesterday. Everything I did, I stressed my son, I stressed myself, and I didn't have a plan to do, to say to myself, you are going to do that, this and this tomorrow. You are going to organize this way your day because your son is here. I am telling you that now. I didn't do it before because I was me too under shock
Under shock of.
of the accident that had my son. And I realized that the bad thing, it can happen in any moment, and it
Mhm,
is out of our control.
mhm.
And it is we need luck in
This case, you call Wonder Woman. You call Wonder Woman and say, what would you do in my place?
yes.
What would you do in my place?
I have to
It's like
reflect.
taking the, it's like taking the energy and look, in my car until today, I have in the back of my seat, I have the cape,
The-
il mantello di
ah
Wonder Woman.
ah yes,
I have in my car.
yes.
What would you do? Example, the accident with the motorcycle.
Yes.
Put back. Done. Finish. In this moment, it's taking the energy of this thing. What would Wonder Woman do? Sit and cry or solve the problem?
The problem.
You see that you change the focus from the problem to how can I solve it? And remember the cat?
Yes.
Remove the focus from biting your feet to go play.
I have to find something because I have something that I am affectionate to it, but it is out of, how to say it. It doesn't work. I am going to show it.
Yeah. Why it doesn't work?
because I think that it is the child that I have inside me.
Exactly.
So I can hear the voice of a baby. I am
Exactly.
adult.
Congratulations.
I
Oh
am,
my God. I'm very proud of you.
you're kidding me.
No, I'm not. You are starting to understand and assimilate by yourself.
Yes.
And this is the capacity of thinking with autonomy.
Yes, yes. So I understand that it doesn't work. That I have to transform this one in something else.
You are not going to transform. You needed to have a conversation with her. Look, the conversation is, I don't have a doll here because I don't have a doll, but let's imagine let's imagine that this is the doll. Okay. I love you. This is going, you're going to cry.
Yes, I am just doing that. Only thinking about that.
It's very difficult
Very difficult.
because I remember when I did this, it was not beautiful. It was not easy. I cry for some days,
Yes, yes.
but this is how you're going to start getting your power again. Look, thank you for all these years that you walked my life until now, today. I understand it that you're so important in my life, and I'm never going to abandon you. Never. But you have to look at the baby, okay?
Yes.
I'm never, holy. Look,
Okay.
in this moment, you can't. I'm never going to abandon you. But you needed to understand that our phases, my phase of life with you, where you were in control, is gone.
Mm.
I am an adult and I needed to take responsibility of my life. I love you. I need you because you told me and you taught me to be the woman I am today. But in this moment, from this moment on, you have no more control over my life. Let's go together, but now I take the control.
Yes.
You can be with me because
Yes.
she's
It's
part of your
okay.
life. She is you.
Yes. But not in this way. Her position must be changed. Not
She
control
now
everything.
is driving, she now is driving the car.
Yes.
She needs
Yes.
to go in the other seat, in the
Yes. Yes.
passenger seat.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Look, come over here. I love
Exactly.
you so
And
much.
it says sei speciale.
You are special and you helped me so much in all my life. Thank you so much. But I needed to let you go. I love you. You're always with me, but in the passenger seat.
Exactly. I have to let you go.
But not to let you go because she will never let you
Yes.
go.
Yes.
She will always be with you. So you needed to be grateful for all the moments until now,
That we shared.
everything that she taught you, because this is a protection. She was protecting you.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
That was just for protection.
You're right.
But now you are a big woman and you can protect yourself.
I have to find something that it corresponds to the present and not to the past.
So you have to tell her that you are not abandoning her.
No, I don't abandon her. In fact,
But now you have also another friend.
yes, I have
And
to
who-
go on. I have to go on.
Who? Yes.
Because I can't help my son in this way. It's impossible. And I can't help anyone.
This doll is very good, but now you change the reference. Now she's not, I'm affectionate to that doll.
No, no.
She was taking over your life.
Yes, my life. Yes, yes.
Now, every time you look at this doll, you say, hey, hi, how are you? Look, let's go. But remember, you go in the back seat.
Yes, yes, yes. You are not the dominant person. Yes. So I have to find something that inspires me. I have to find something.
Look, you don't need to be crazy about, oh, I have to find something.
No, but
When you are walking around, if
yes,
you're going
yes,
for
yes,
something small, like for this tiger here, I pay
yes,
like
yes,
5 euros, I think.
yes, yes.
Can be anything. The Wonder Woman, I pay like 20. Yeah, I paid more.
Yes.
Can be
Something
look,
that is, yes, yes, yes,
popcorn.
yes, yes.
Do you want something cheaper than popcorn?
No,
It costs nothing.
yes, I know.
Make yourself a bag of popcorn today. Or not a bag, but make yourself some popcorn today. Every time you have these moments with your son, you have a job to do, to make popcorn.
Make popcorn.
Because the popcorn, to be popcorn, needs fire. The fire are the problems. We need the heat, il caldo, il calore. We need the heat to go to the next phase,
Yes, yes,
to the
yes.
next level. And this is the transformation from kernel
Yes, yes.
to popcorn,
Popcorn.
maturity.
Yes.
Every
Exactly.
time that you think that you are going to pop, but not in a good way, you're going to pop like,
Yes, yes.
you know what? Stop everything. I'm going to make popcorn. Okay. Are you crazy now?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to make popcorn. Because to make popcorn, not in the microwave. I don't know if you have microwave, but in
We
the
have a machine in the no.
no. Because you needed to see
Yes, how they
how
yes.
to pop.
Yes.
My transformation came in this moment in Barcelona. No job, no money, practically on the streets. And I only had popcorn at home. That was in the moment that I was making popcorn that changed my life.
Yes.
When you make popcorn and you see and you understand that first only one,
Only one. Yes.
and then the
Check.
second, and then you go like, oh, who am I in this pen? Which kernel am I? When I'm going to pop? When? Which popcorn do I want to be? The first to pop or the last?
I'm going to do that.
In the middle of the crisis, excuse me, I'm going to make some popcorn.
Oh God.
It's just a symbol. It's a symbol. It's symbolic.
Yes.
It doesn't need to be your point of reference.
Yes.
It needs to be emotional to you.
Yes.
This was very emotional to me
Okay.
Maybe can be, for example, a bag, a blouse, a shirt.
Or an athlete, because when I was younger, still now, I cope with the bad feelings by running.
Ah,
Maybe I could find someone a really strong a really strong personality of an athlete
athlete.
at least at least.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, on sports, all people, they only win because of their mentality.
Exactly, yes.
Uh, but not only that, but in some moments, when you go walking or you go jogging or running, okay? I remember that when I was in Barcelona in these moments, 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up to cry and to run because I needed to understand my mind. And this is very, very good.
Yes, yes, I know. Yes, I know.
So return to do
To
that.
that, yes, yes. In this uh, I stopped to do that. I am very very um, uh, lazy.
You need dopamine.
Yes, I need
You need it
dopamine.
because the body produces dopamine,
Yes,
serotonin,
yes, yes,
adrenaline, blah blah
yes,
blah
yes,
blah blah
yes,
blah.
yes, yes,
And then you are the cat.
yes, yes,
You can take a piece of paper, make a ball, a paper ball, and put on a specific part of your house. And this for you can be your new reference.
yes,
Why not? Because this remembers the focus of the cat.
yes. The focus of the cat.
Change the focus.
Exactly.
Mind shift.
Yes, shift the focus.
And then when you are about to, oh, I'm so tired running,
Yes.
message to your brain, continue, keep going.
Continue going. Yes.
It's a mental game.
Yes, a mental game.
Speaking English is a mental game.
Exactly.
Everything is mental game. Everything.
I think everything. Yes. We are what we are thinking. We are our thoughts. This is absolutely right. This is absolutely a big truth.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
Make a paper ball
Yes,
and put in a part of the house.
yes, yes.
You see
To
that the,
remind.
the symbols, it's not about money. It's not
Yes,
about,
yes,
sometimes maybe something so stupid,
yes,
so idiot,
yes,
like popcorn, paper. You need to start creating these symbols
yes. The symbol.
to brainwash
Yes, yes.
new symbols.
Okay.
Now, one thing is that about your son, what happened maybe is about blood, or maybe is your incapacity of taking decisions.
Yeah, of course. Maybe yes.
Again, shift from your mother that was not able to I want to be similar to my aunt.
I would.
I want to have her power, her
Yes,
energy.
yes,
What
yes,
would what would what would
yes,
she do
yes,
in my
yes,
place?
yes,
If
yes,
if she was watching me now, what would she tell me?
yes, yes. And now she's the one person that my mother has a bad relationship with her. She hates her.
Look, listen to what I'm going to say. She doesn't hate your aunt. She hates that your aunt is powerful
Yes, yes, yes.
and a governant because
Yes.
your aunt governs her life.
Life.
Govern is the same as control.
Control. Yes, yes.
Your aunt controls her life.
Yes, yes.
And your mother has no control of her life.
Yes.
Please, I need help. Please, I need
Yes,
money.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
look,
yes,
I am
yes,
sick.
yes,
And then her mind tell her story.
yes,
She's sick because she wants attention of
yes,
people. And your
yes,
aunt is empowered. Your
yes,
aunt is a Wonder Woman, empowered.
yes, yes,
She doesn't need help. That's why your mother hates your aunt.
yes,
It's
yes,
not your
yes,
aunt. It's the relationship of power.
yes, yes. What she represents. Yes, yes, exactly. It isn't an accident. An accident. Non an accident. It isn't. Non è un caso.
It's not by chance.
By chance that she is feeling this way about her, because she has three sisters, and especially for her has a great hate. You know. Okay.
Because it's easy for your mother to be the victim, and then
Yes.
victims hate people who govern.
Yes. Yes.
It's like, who do you think you are?
You are. Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
that reflects her fears.
Yes.
And
Yes.
because she is in the loop of the repetition, while she doesn't understand this, and probably at her age, she's not
No.
going to.
Yes.
No? Okay.
It's
She will
possible.
continue attracting negative situations.
Yes. I know. I know. It's this way, as you say.
Empowered people have a lot of haters.
Yes. Yes. You
But it's
know.
not, I love, because it's not about the haters. It's about, I don't care about my haters. The haters care about
Care,
me.
but yes. Yes. Yes.
The problem is their problem, not my problem. Why the haters hate me? Because I have the power that they wanted to have, but they don't have the power to get what I have. Why? This is connected with identity, with what God gave to you and me.
Yes.
Govern above everything. God told us to govern over everything. If we are not governing, we are under,
Yes.
submissive.
Yes. Yes.
If we are not governing with God, we are submissive with the devil.
Yes. Yes.
So now in this moment, I give you
Yes.
the control of your life.
Okay. The magic
Take,
ball.
take the control of your life.
Okay.
You govern because God told you you are her daughter.
I know.
If you know,
I
you
know.
govern.
I know. I know. My mother is terrible. It's terrible.
She's not terrible. You need to make peace with your mother because if you
Yeah.
speak that she's terrible, instead of blessing her, you are cursing her. She is not terrible. She is just the repetition
Yes. Of
of
what?
what happened to her in her
In the,
when she was young.
I know.
She did the best. This is
She did the
she did
best.
the best that she could.
I know. After all, I know that.
She never had a Mickey in her life. Never.
And then she grew up a personality that it was really eccentric.
But she grew with this personality as a protection.
Yes, I know that.
She is also in a protection mode.
I know. I know.
But the thing is that she is not conscient. She is not aware about this.
I know. I know. I know.
Do you see how many symbols I have?
Yes. I saw it.
I use a lot of symbology.
Yes. Yes. I am going to do that.
For example, this ring here,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I bought in on the street.
Yes.
For me, this is a symbol that when I put here is for me is like I am in control. I have the power.
Interesting. I like it. It's something really present every time that reminds you.
Another day we can talk about this. But every fingers, when you use the rings, the fingers, each finger is a symbol. Each finger represents something.
Something.
This finger, it's about control.
Oh, this one. Okay.
We can talk
Because-
about this another day.
Okay, Mickey. We're going to meet each other on Monday, on Tuesday. It should be start the course
Oh yeah.
on
Yeah.
17
Yeah.
at 3:00
Yeah.
p.m.
If I'm not wrong,
Yes.
if I'm not wrong, Dina is going to participate.
Oh, I know that. You know too. Oh my God! What I'm going to do?
Why? She's
This
your
is
teacher.
what?
She is your teacher for
no.
free.
We're
What
going
I'm
to be at
going
the
to do.
office.
What I'm going to do about what? You have nothing to do. It's number one, it's completely out of your control. Number two, you are putting her in the driver's seat.
Okay.
What are you going to do about what?
I don't want to seem how to say that weak. I don't.
Listen, you are who you are.
Yeah, okay.
Weak about what?
You're right. You're right.
Anxiety future doesn't exist. You have no idea
That's what it's going to be. Yes, yes, yes,
it's
yes,
business English.
yes, yes, yes. It's better to connect each other with our computer, even if we are going to be in the same in the office.
Of course, you're not best friends,
In fact,
but you are not enemies.
you're
But
not
it's
an-
your life and it's her
and
life.
Yes, yes, exactly.
If there are not two connections, the course
Separation.
was not going to recognize that you enter and she entered.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody with a login,
Okay,
independent.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Don't overthink.
Okay. Okay. Oh, perfect.
But if she is going to be there, what can I learn from her?
Exactly.
Maybe she is better than you in one thing, but maybe she is not in other things.
In fact. In fact.
We cannot be good in everything.
Yes, you're right. You're right. It's a dealing.
Look,
Yes.
mentally, you can say, wow, this is an opportunity that I have to show her how fucking good I am.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thinking positive.
It's not about just thinking positive, it's about acting
Acting like
positive. Because
positive.
you are son of God, or you are a daughter of God, and you govern. You have the power. This is your identity. This is
Yes,
my
yes.
identity.
You're right.
This is who we are, with problems and with good things.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Now, you told me there were some things in your notebook. Can you tell me the others?
There are these two things.
Just tell me what it is. Remember in the beginning, just these two?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because you said, oh, I needed to tell you something, but something happened before that thing.
I meant before Christian's accident.
Right.
It was
Okay.
Noemi's.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
When are you going to have a coffee with her?
with with the mother. Huh?
Yeah.
I have to
When?
I have to prepare myself.
You don't have to prepare yourself. Just send her a message. Hey, let's have a coffee. When it's good for you.
Okay.
You don't have to prepare. Prepare what? Do you need to buy the coffee shop? Do you need to go to the commune and sign? Look, do you need to go to the bank to get I don't know, the 100,000 euros to buy a coffee shop? No.
I become anxious. Yes.
About what? About asking your friend to go out for a coffee?
We're not exactly friends. We're known each other.
Listen, she needs God as much as you do.
Yes.
If you don't bring light to her life,
I don't bring light in my life.
and you are being cursed.
Yes.
If I don't speak about this light to you, I have a big problem. We need it to overflow in other people's life. Anxiety about what?
Because there are moments that you try to help someone, and I don't know.
You're
I'm
not
afraid.
doing, listen,
No, I don't. In fact, I don't have to help her. This is the point. It isn't a kind of help. You're right.
you're going to share your story and your experience.
Yes, yes.
You're
It's
not
enough.
going to help, because if you go with the ego, because
Yes,
I need help, you are pointing the finger on her nose.
yes, you're right. It isn't that.
You're not going to help.
No.
You are going to understand and be empathic with her life.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is what Jesus used it to do. He was
To
not
share,
helping anybody. He was
share
just
with her.
listening. Maybe she just needs somebody to listen to.
Yes, yes, yes.
And
This is right.
I don't know if you know, but I was married a long time ago.
Yes, yes. You told me that.
I was married for 10 years.
You
The
told me that.
ex-husband, the ex-wife of my ex-husband,
Ah,
before me, he was married to another woman. Okay? with the time, I was going to speak about God and to read the Bible
Yes.
in her house every Saturday or every Sunday. I don't remember, to speak about God to her.
Oh my God.
She became a pastor
Oh my God.
because of me.
Congratulations.
I am light. It's not about hating each other, because you hate each other, you kill, you have
Yeah.
problems with religion,
Yes, yes,
there are
yes.
problems with, in here, I'm not talking about religion. The Bible
Yes, yes. You bring light.
is is not religion. This is a book of wisdom.
Wisdom. Yes, I know. I know. It's a book of wisdom, exactly.
When was the last time that you were reading something?
Oh. Your book. I have to continue it.
This is our manual of life.
It's better to read it in Greek language.
This one is in Spanish. I speak Portuguese.
Yes. Yes. Maybe it's better to read it in Greek.
In English, Josué, Joseph, no,
Joseph.
maybe. 1 second. Josué. In Italian, Josué.
Josué.
No. Josué. Uno. Non ti l'ho io comandato? Sii
Mm.
forte e coraggioso. Non ti spaventare e non ti sgomentare, perché il Signore, il tuo Dio, sarà con te ovunque andrai. This is
Potente. Yes, yes. This is powerful. More very powerful.
be strong and courageous.
Courageous.
Oh, but
Yes, yes. Yes.
you're not going to be with me. Be
Yes.
courageous and strong.
Yes, yes.
I am God and I am with you.
It's very, very strong.
Because
Yes.
I need to go because we're not friends. She needs light. But you cannot bring her light if you have no light.
No light. It's an exercise.
Training.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Gratitude every day
Practice.
and practice. Now,
Okay.
what did you learn when you procrastinate the things? That everything can happen. So it's better you do it before.
Before. Exactly. And everything is complicated. everything.
Imagine that your computer burns.
Yes.
Imagine that there is no light,
Yes, yes,
no
yes.
internet,
Yes,
no
yes. Yes.
criminal mind. What if
What if? Because if that this accident happened on Monday, it would be a disaster. That I had to work all the evening in this way. It wouldn't be possible.
so now what you have to do is, oh, thank you. That was only a problem
Yes.
in his head. Thank you. That was only this.
This-
Imagine if it was a worse problem.
I know. I know. I know. In fact, I know that. I know that. I
You need
know.
to start practicing. And one thing, the real practice is when you put into practice and you experience. So in this case, you need people to help
True.
them, so understanding their mind.
Mm.
Because when I listen from you, I go like, oops, I also needed to dedicate more time to
To
whatever.
something. Yes. Yes.
Because you cannot speak about something that you don't do. If I'm speaking to you, you have to do this, this, and this, and listen and make it gratitude and this. I have to do, because if not, it's empty.
It's yes.
Do what I'm telling you,
Words.
but not what I'm doing. And then I am those stupid coaches
Yes.
because I participate in more than
Yes.
no. It's about having empathy.
Yes.
Now, just one thing that I wanted to tell you that I'm not sure, but have you ever checked your son if he has any mental disorder?
No. How can I do that?
Go to the doctor, to the regular doctor.
Okay, we have an appointment on 24 of June.
Because for what I saw him, he might have a small, low level of autism.
You think so?
You need a professional, okay?
Why do you say that? What is something that you see and
Look, ask the doctor.
please tell me because it's serious that
No,
how
yes, of course it's serious.
what made you think about that?
His behavior, his body composition, the way he walks, like he's very tiny, very, I don't know, I cannot tell you. That's why ask the doctor.
Okay, I'm going to ask.
If you need to go to a special person to see that or to ask about that. I don't know. I just I had the impression. I don't want to, of course, this is nothing too scary, nothing.
Okay.
Because autism usually, and study about that,
Yes.
because then you can understand. But autism is people that are not very sociable, and he was not sociable at
At
all.
school, yes. At
At
school,
school, yeah.
yes, very.
Ask a GPT what are the symptoms of autism or something. Because these children are very intelligent, and he's very intelligent because of the drawings that he was making.
Yes.
And for what I understood, it was like seconds, minutes, because I was focused on something else. Okay. But it's something that from his behavior, sometimes it's a low level. Nothing that is going to be to change his life. No,
Yes.
it's just some attention that you have to have how you treat him, because their perception is above our perception.
Yes,
They
yes,
are
yes,
more intelligent than us.
yes, yes. Because he's also one of the most clever in his class.
Go
Okay.
on Google and research on GPT. What are the characteristics and
Also,
how to what to do, or start following some people, or on YouTube, or start listening something.
okay, okay.
But I had that, but very
Impression.
very low, very
Yeah,
very
yeah.
low. Okay,
Okay, I'm going to ask the doctor to his
because also the way that he was looking around.
yes, yes, yes.
Make
Okay.
your research.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
And this is something that if he has this, ma, you can learn so much from him. He is he is your big teacher.
I know. I know. Okay.
Listen, oh, there is
Yes.
nothing to worry.
No, I know that. I know
This is
that.
not a
His,
disease.
his health. Yes, I know that.
This is not a disease. This is
Yes, yes,
something fantastic.
yes, yes. If you
He is in,
you to use
he,
it.
he is in a different level
Yes, yes, yes,
above our understanding.
yes, yes, yes. Because if you know also how to treat all the situations, and you understand better how to act. Exactly. Okay. Thank you for telling me that,
You're welcome.
Mickey.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Uh, what is this? Uh,
No, no. Are you right?
uh,
No,
uh.
no.
Communication, body posture, governor. You are a governor.
You're right.
You can buy yourself. This is another symbol. Power. Remember, the doll
No, I
goes.
have to shift. Yes, in the past.
How is Christina empowered?
Yes.
How would it be? Close your eyes and have a reflection about this. How would it be a perfect Christina? How does she feel? What does she do? Who is she? How much money she makes?
Ah, it's
Forget the rational.
yes.
Go to the emotions.
How Christina could be, how should be look as a powerful person.
How should she look? How should she dress?
Yes,
What jewelry accessories
yes, yes,
would she wear?
yes.
How would be her hair? Look, your mother and your aunt.
Yes.
What is the dresses and how does your aunt dress? Maybe even to stay at home. And how is your mother dressing? How does Dina dress?
I know.
What's the haircut of Dina and what's your haircut?
Yes, yes, I know.
What's the accessories that Dina wears?
I know.
Now you take this anger, this rage, like,
Yes, yes.
and this is the good point because it causes like a like an indignation
Transforming.
and insatisfaction that will make you pop. This is the fire.
This is the fire.
This is the fire. Dina is the fire in your life.
Yeah, I
Mwah!
know. The pop.
You transform your anger
Yes,
into a
exactly.
beautiful transformation.
Yes, yes.
If she thinks that she can, I can
I
do
can.
better.
It's a challenge.
Look, you are being your mother, something that you hate. Oh, because my mother is disgusting.
Yes, yes,
You are
yes,
talking about you.
yes, yes.
Your mother hates your aunt. You hate Dina.
Yes, yes,
What's the
yes,
difference?
yes. That's the difference. You're right. Mama. Oh my God. I don't want to be like this. No. No, 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 no. I have to change.
Ah.
Ah,
Every day, you have the opportunity to change.
every
You
day,
have to take the decision every day.
every day.
The decision is only for today, not for tomorrow. Only for
Yes,
today. And tomorrow, when you wake up, the decision is only for
decision.
today.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This is this is very, very strong. The decision is very strong. Okay.
You don't take the decision, you are just a repetition.
Yes, repetition. Okay.
Yes?
Okay, yes. Yes, my coach. Thank you.
Be the light. Spread the word.
Okay. I'm going to be.
And do the exercise, the homework.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Yes,
And
I'm going to do it. Communication,
yes,
posture, governor. Look,
yes, yes.
I want, you have 1 week. No, you have until Tuesday. Okay?
Okay.
You have until Tuesday to organize yourself. Maybe
Okay.
to pull up your hair, maybe to make a haircut, maybe to have
Something.
something or a ring or an earring.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay.
Power,
Power.
the energy of the cat.
Yes, yes. Power. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Right?
Thank you, Lord, for this meeting today. Thank you for Christina's life. Thank you for my life. That we might be light wherever we walk around, and be light to whoever we talk to. We are born to be governors in this planet, in this life, and this is our real identity. In the name of Jesus, we ask you for your direction, and that your Holy Spirit be always with us, telling us what to do, how to behave, and how to walk according to your words of wisdom. Amen.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Thank you. We are
bye
going to see you on Tuesday.
on Tuesday. All right. Be good.
You too. Then type me when you want to meet each other for paying you. Okay?
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay?